bitches, that's the type of shit I do. I don't do the Remy hair flowing from Peru. And I'd rather have Chanel, but the Gucci bag do. Matter of fact, fuck that, grab a Gucci bag too. And my pussy soaking wet like I hopped out of poo. And his head game stupid like he dropped out of school. I accept Zell, baby, come and send a wire through. I'ma do the nigga nasty when I'm off that 42. But I ain't finna touch the dick, that nigga drop that dick in you. Told him put his mouth on it, show me what that mouth do. What that mouth do, nigga, what that mouth do. He ate my, and he licked my pussy too, huh?
Okay, so first up, you want to make sure you moisturize. You have your sunscreen. I am moisturizing and sharing my sunscreen for my face and my lip. I have a face mist that's a daily sunscreen. And I also share with you guys some of the other sunscreens that I recommend for black girl friendly. So then I go in with the e.l.f. Faceless Pro Grip. I like this one besides the green one. I haven't really tried it. This does the job for me, and I don't like an oily buildup. So this is perfect for me. Make sure you moisturize that into your skin, making sure that you place the product everywhere on your skin, face, and neck. Here I'm showing you all the products that I have that I will be using in today's video, from the BB cream, from my e.l.f. 3 concealers, from the Clean and Clear, from CoverGirl, and the loose pressing powder, which I will all put in the description box so you guys can make sure that you have the exact products if you're my skin type or you just know what to look for. I even showed the brushes because I just wanted you guys to see that I'm using everything from the drugstore. Some products I won't have that I already spent my money on that aren't from the drugstore, but we're baddie on the budget. We're not gonna waste it. So we're gonna first start up with pressing the loose powder into my skin just right after I use the e.l.f. Faceless Pro Grip, just because I like a matte finish. I already have oily skin, okay? Your girl wants to have a matte, nice, clean finish. Here is the BB cream that I'm using for L'Oreal. It is coming out purple, but once you see in the video, you see that it blends seamlessly into my skin. I absolutely love it, and it wasn't like a heavy coverage if I was to wear actual foundation. Okay, China doll. So the key here is to blend in this BB cream. It's a cream. At first, I tried it with my brush, but it didn't really give me the same effect as it did when I did it with my fingers. So just go ahead and be prepared to ready to either have a puffing powder or just to go ahead and blend it in with your fingers. But please make sure you blend it in seamlessly. I did one side of my face to show you guys that this is the makeup side and this is the non-makeup side, so you can see the product. Okay, within this video, you're going to see me use that pressing powder a lot. Now, first up is the concealer. The concealer is where I'm going to get the dark marks that I felt like the BB cream just didn't get. And also because my skin is changing within the weather, it's winter where I'm at, so I need a little bit more coverage. Going in to blend in right here, I made sure I didn't move the product and I tapped it into my skin, and then get another brush to seamlessly brush out the ends into it so it seems that it all looks according to one, like a regular foundation would. So you do better when you tap in the product so it stays in that area, so you have more control, and then you go over, and as you can see me in the video, you go over in the spots that you want. So next up is our brows. Make sure that you do your brows the way you want your brows to be done. This is the way I do my brows. I like to fill them in after I lay down my foundation. I know people like to go over it with foundation after they do their eyebrows. I just don't have, I don't like that. I don't like that look. I don't like having to redo my eyebrows after blending it in with the brush because I want to make sure it matches in with the foundation. Like, it's just too much. So I do it this way. I do my brows first. I fill them in by shading coating them in. And then I just follow in the structure the way I would want. And as you can see, it's blending out very nicely and it's giving me that form and shaping of a regular eyebrow before I even start the concealing process on my eyebrows. So your eyebrows are never going to be the same. They're going to be sisters, not twins. So just remember that, like, sometimes your eyebrows are going to come out exactly the same and some days they're not. I'm speaking from experience because I remember a YouTuber when I was looking on how to do my brows a certain way, and she always said that. So that stuck with me. So don't be hard on yourself if you can't get your eyebrows perfect the way you normally do it or that one time you did your makeup. Don't be hard on yourself, girl. You don't need a lot of this concealer. A lot of people make the mistake of putting a whole strip of concealer as if they're going on stage. That gives you that dramatic look like stage makeup. For your everyday makeup, you want to have a subtle makeup but no makeup type of look unless you want to build up the coverage. So for me, I don't go in with a lot of product because one is harder and takes more time to blend out instead of just building up the coverage. And two, you really don't need it. You don't need all that unless you're doing a dramatic look. So this is me showing you guys, like, I'm taking the bare minimum. I even tap that on my hand to show you that you don't need all that X6 product. And so this is just me going the normal process of concealing my brows, and I'm showing you guys how I do this side of my face. The left side of my face, which is your right side, is always my easiest, but the other way around is my hardest. So I'm showing you guys the masculine side of my face because the other side is the feminine. So now that you have done your eyebrows, it's time to bake, bake, bake. So for me, I went in full force. I tapped some of the excess product off, and then I just went in and baked my under eye. I set the under eye tone. I didn't want to get a lighter complexion because you want to keep your makeup as three-dimensional. You want to have a lighter and then a medium, and then you want to have your regular skin tone. So I just didn't want to go lighter. I wanted to bake so it give me that extra You know, when you bake, you get a different result. So this is me showing you guys that I started the process of my brow, my eyeshadow, and all that because I wanted to bake for a minute. I baked twice. This is really my second go around me doing my eyeshadow because the camera had died. So I baked again when I got back on the camera and I started the eyeshadow process. And that is me building the base for the liquid eyeshadow that's going to come on. So now it is time to press in that baking powder. I like to press it in. I like to go ahead and take that seamless same brush that we had in the beginning of the video, and I like to use that to get the excess product away. So that's what I'm doing. Blend, 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 blend. I wanted to show my cut crease line, so I didn't blend that too much out. So right now I am starting the process of putting that loose base powder under my eye to keep intact all the product right after me baking. This is very important. I like to do this especially when I'm wearing blush, so it gives me that put together look. I don't know, it seems to grip it all together to me, and I like that. So I have so many great things to say about this blush. I love that I can build it up. I love that it is so pigmented and it's not as loud when you place it on your skin. But that's the great thing about building it up. It's a Juvia's Place dupe. I truly believe it is, because I just didn't want to spend $20 on a mini blush that looks and is exactly the same as this blush. So I love it. As you can see, I start off with patting it into my makeup. I didn't set spray anything. I just started patting it into my makeup. Look at it. It's beautiful. And you can tell that the base is set and it's all nice. So it looks very coming together when you add in the blush. So make sure you tap, tap, tap it in and you go upwards. Never tap, tap down or build your product downwards. Always go up, 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 up. I was in Sephora and I got that advice from a makeup artist. Make sure you tap your product in and you go up so it highlights and builds up your cheekbone. And also taking in the second brush, it just blushes out the ends for me a little bit better, and I like the outcome of it. And it looks like it's not just dramatic stage look, but it's so much just like, oh, it's blending all in together and it's layered on top and it looks nice. Like that's what the goal is, and it's not to look like it's clown or stage makeup, especially with this color. So with this blush, you're gonna see me use it 3 times. 1 on my cheek, 2 on my eyelids, 3 on my lips. Now that we got the blush out of the way, we have to go back in with the CoverGirl Clean Invisible and bake 2 more times. Apply this product 2 more times on the brush and you bake for another 5 to 7 minutes. Yes, you want to continue to bake, especially under the eye. All my dark skinned girlies looking for a true brown, deep brown through and through. You want to get the corn collector from one side. This is not a sponsorship, okay, girl? I was tired of having like a purple undertone with the brown, or it seemed like it was a brown. No, I want a good brown lippy. I'm a dark skin girly. I need a good brown to go to. So I found the corn collector on TikTok and I've been using it ever since, as you can tell by the size of the pencil. Now, I like to put the loose powder on my lip because I like a matte finish lip as well. Like I said earlier, I'm a matte finish type of girl.
All right, you guys, final look.